Okay, I am a little confused. I feel duped. I don't know about this one. I feel like if you had really big chi-chis, boob hammock, I'm starting to just wonder who designed this. And I'm scared. Someone hold me. Whose boobs are these? Not mine. If you know anything about me, you know that there are a few things I hate more than wearing a bra.
I hate wearing a bra.
And over the years, I feel like a lot of brands have improved their sort of like bra-free offerings. I love Classy Network. They're a brand that is more of a small business that creates mostly, if not all, of their tops in like a bra-free built-in bra version. And recently, Abercrombie has actually released a line of bra-free tops, as well as I think a couple of dresses. We'll get into that. So I thought I would test them out for you, try them on, let you know what I think, if they're supportive, if the fit is good, if the quality is good. I'll let you know all of my thoughts, don't you worry. I do realize that for a lot of the northern hemisphere, we are going into fall and winter, but you could layer these, you could wear them under a cute jacket, something like that. But for me, I'm gonna be wearing tank tops for the foreseeable. But there's also some like t-shirts. I think there's a couple long sleeve options in here as well. So yeah, we're just gonna test these all out, try them on together. And if anyone is to be the judge of something like this, it is me, because I am a harsh critic. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into testing out a bunch of different bra-free tops from Abercrombie. I don't even know where to begin. We have such a wide variety. We have tank tops, we have t-shirts, we have long sleeve, we have tube tops, we have a dress. There was actually another dress that was supposed to arrive with this order, but then it was back ordered and then they told me it wasn't coming. So sad about that, but we persist. I think what I'm the most curious about is just kind of like the basic tank top. So I think we're gonna start there. So this top is called the Bra Free 90s Cami. I got all of these in a size extra large, by the way. That's my typical size. It comes in a bunch of different colors and it's actually a really thick material. It's way nicer quality than what I expected. And I feel like I almost kind of expected, yeah, that like the name says, 90s style cami, but this feels double lined, which is also nice for something that's light gray like this, because in case you're a sweaty gal like me, it'll help. So the one thing I'm noticing right off the bat is that where is the built-in bra? There's padding in the front, but there's no shelf bra. It's literally just like a seam. I feel duped. I feel bamboozled. I'm confused. What's the point? Maybe it just kind of goes under a little bit. Like, for example, I'm wearing a top from Classy Network right now, and you can see underneath that it has, I'm trying not to flash you, it has like a little shelf bra, and it's just that little bit of fabric that goes underneath the girls. If you know, you know, okay? It helps with sweat. It just helps. It's my security blanket. Let me have it. So right off the bat, this doesn't have that. So I'm a little concerned. But anyways, we're gonna roll with it. It literally says on this tag right here, the Bra Free Collection by Abercrombie. So I don't know who I need to speak to about this, but it's definitely a manager. Anyway, I guess there's only one way to find out, and that's to try it on. So let's keep our fingers crossed and hope that this is gonna be great, despite no shelf bra, but it's a bra-free top. Anyways, let's do it. Okay, I am a little confused. I'm a little confused. There's so many thoughts going through my head right now. Number one being there's so many lumps happening in like the built-in padding section, and I feel like I'm constantly fishing around and I'm trying to like move it, and it's like gathering in all sorts of weird areas, and I cannot get it to sit flat. So I don't know if you're able to tell, but it is truly like I have lumpy boobs, and that's not what I'm going for. And they are removable. Yeah, no. I don't know if it's because I don't fill this out enough and I'm like, I need to stretch it, but it feels like it's just going everywhere, and it's PMO, as the kids are saying these days. The other thing is I like the nostalgia with like the actual cami straps. I think that's adorable. I like the fit of it, except in this area, it does kind of like hang loose in the front a little bit. And I think that's always an issue that I'm gonna run into, because I have a little bit bigger of like a belly midsection, but I have a smaller chest, I think, for someone my size. So I think like a lot of the times the issue that I run into when I'm wearing plus size clothing that like fits my body is it doesn't really fit my boobs. So I guess that's kind of a me problem. If you were a bigger chested girly, I'd say maybe go for it. But again, there is zero support. I do think having the seam here helps a little bit, so we're not just like hanging loose like that. So it feels like there's a little bit of something, but I don't think I could wear this. Like, it just fits me weird in all the wrong areas. The quality is incredible. Like, I really do like that, but I literally ordered this in white as well because I was like, oh, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna order it in 2 colors and I'm gonna wear it all the time. But I'm failing to understand where the bra free thing is coming from, and I'm only on the first top. So we'll see. It's totally subjective, depends on the person, what they like, their preferences, their body, etc. But for me, I'm gonna say this is a no. Okay, next I want to move on to a white t-shirt because again, it's just such an interesting concept to think of not having to wear a bra with a white tee. Like that's just my dream situation. So here we have the women's double-lined baby tee. I got this in the color white in a size extra large. I got this for $25. And what I will say upon first feeling is it is very thick. Thick with 4 C's, honestly. It's kind of almost like a seam-free collar, so that's just a very interesting touch. It is the thickest t-shirt I've ever felt in my entire life, and it's not like t-shirt material really, it's like extremely stretchy. There's literally... This one isn't bra-free. I'm so confused. All of these were under the bra-free section. Like they were all under the same tab. Anyways, this isn't bra free, but we're gonna test it out anyways because I ordered it, so let's just see how it fits. Don't look at me, I'm embarrassed. Okay, well, I'm showing this shirt anyways. You know, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. But I will say it was interesting that this was, when I looked anyway, this was under the section that was like the bra-free collection. And so I think that might have been a mistake on their end. And either way, it was my bad because I wasn't paying attention, but it's like a good white tee. The one thing that I noticed that I thought was really weird is if you guys have ever gotten one of those mattresses that come in a box, like a memory foam mattress, the smell that the mattress has in like the first couple of days is what this shirt smells like. So I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's a good white tee. I'm not wearing a bra with it, so you could say it's bra free. Simple fact. It is like a little bit thick for me though. I dare I say it's too thick. I think this would be great for someone who lives in like a colder climate and wants to layer this under sweaters and maybe wear it for a little bit more of warmth and like wear it as a layer and then also be able to wear it like, you know, late spring, early summer type of thing. But yeah, probably not gonna hang on to this. I just have other white tees I like better, but here's the non-bra-free white tee that I'm wearing bra-free because I'm an idiot. Next up we have a bandana top, which I have many times talked about the fact that I don't really like these, and that's because there's no bra situation. There's no bra in sight for these. There is obviously like sticky bras and things like that, but to me that just doesn't work and it's sweaty and it's not my favorite thing. So I found this little bandana top that I think would be so cute for summer, but you could also really style it in like a fall way, but I'll probably hang on to it for spring if it does end up working out. And this is called the bra-free strapless scarf tube top, and this to me feels like a genius idea for something you could do like a bra-free top with, because this is one of the most difficult things to style bra-free in my opinion. Like that's just something I've never quite figured out, like I mentioned. So what I'm seeing as far as the bra-free element is this kind of like, I was gonna say hammock, boob hammock. You got a little hammock for the girlies to sit in, and there is elastic, there is, you know, an actual piece of fabric that goes underneath that I can see, and there also is like those kind of sticky silicone-y bits along the lining of the inside of the tube top, so that helps it stay up, which I really, really like. And then it's an adjustable back, like you can just tie it up in the back end, tie it as loose or as tight as you would like. So I really, really like that. I'm excited about this. I feel like if I can find a version of this top that's actually wearable for me and has just a little something extra, then I might really enjoy that. So let's find out and try it on. All right, now here is this one. And listen, I actually really do like it. It does feel a little bit better than if I were just wearing a normal bandana top, but I gotta say, it's still really bandana toppy. I don't know if I need to go down a size in this. Overall, I do really like that it offers that little bit of shelf. I do think that's super nice, but it's just more like the back being so loose. I don't know, like you really do have to tie this like a bandana, so it kind of gives me that same sort of anxiety if I were just wearing a normal bandana top, because it could just fly off at any time, you know? I feel confident, but I don't feel confident in the bow, in the structure, in the integrity of the bow. So yeah, this is a weird one because I think this is my favorite one so far. Like I really, really like the look of it. And I do think with like a little sweater over the top or something, it would be cute for fall, but yeah, I don't know about this one. You guys will have to let me know your thoughts in the comments below, but it's very cute. I just don't know if I would feel comfortable enough wearing this out and about, but I really, really do like the look of it. Very adorable. Okay, next up we're gonna go for a long sleeve because I'm just trying to get as much variety as I can. And so again, a very like thick, interesting long sleeve top we've got going on in this really pretty olive green, kind of dark chartreuse color. And this is called the Bra Free Cowl Back Hardware Top in the color moss green. I got it in a size extra large. It retails for, or I got it for, $50. And yeah, it has this kind of cowl back situation. And I'm not the biggest fan of a cowl neck, but I do like the idea of it being in the back. And then this little gold hardware piece is a fun addition. It's just something a little different. It is quite heavy. But again, I'm looking in here and I'm not seeing a shelf. I'm not seeing a shelf, I'm just seeing a seam, and I'm scared. Someone hold me. I don't know. That may be enough for a lot of people. I am very, very picky, but this looks like a very, very beautiful top regardless. So we'll see. I don't really, I mean, maybe just because the back is so low, I guess that's why you wouldn't be able to wear a bra with it, but we're gonna find out together. I do feel a little bit of padding near the girls, so let's see what happens. Okay. I'm starting to just wonder who designed this, and I would like to speak to them. No, I'm kidding. At first glance, this is a really, really cute top. Look at this back. How adorable is that? Like, it's very, very gorgeous. The thing is, it's the like fit of it all. It's, again, it's the extremely wrinkly boobs. I feel like you can see it much better this time. There is zero support happening at all. It's literally just a shirt. Like, I'm so is it just shirts with padding and that's what people think that we want tops to be bra free is because we want the nipple coverage? For me, it's the lining. But I don't know, maybe I'm in the minority here. You guys will have to let me know your thoughts, but like I think it's a really cute top. I don't think it's the right size. I think I would need to size down one, and also it's just not right for me. Like I need something. I need something here. Help. I would just simply rip out all of the pads in these anyways because they're very wrinkly. It's like, what is that? I have messed with it and sat here for far too long, and so I would just be tempted to take them out, and so then it kind of defeats the whole purpose of the bra free thing anyways. I fear we're going downhill. I'm scared. I'm gonna buckle in. But as always, feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments. Am I crazy or is this not good? We'll see. Next, for another t-shirt that in fact I did confirm is a bra free top, don't you worry, is this little kind of like baby blue. This to me is more like a baby tee, but with a different neckline. It's got this sort of ruching along the sides. It's got, I don't know, something in between a v-neck and a sweetheart neckline. And this is called the A&F Zoe bra free top in the color blue. Got it in a size extra large, $28. And this feels like, even though it is just a seam there, again, there's no shelf bra, it does seem like there's a little bit more of like a pocketed area for the ladies to sit in. So I do like that. And then along the inside, there is an extra lining. So it just feels a little bit more intentional, I guess you could say. And even though this isn't like 100% my style of top that I would want to wear, I want to cover like a decent variety just because everyone has different styles and different tastes, and this would be a really good basic top to have. It does seem quite low cut, but we're gonna find out together. Okay, you know what? I feel like this is cute. This is definitely getting better progressively as I try these on. I think that the double lining is very nice. I do like that it feels really good quality. I think the neckline is unique and pretty. I like the color of blue. It comes in other colors as well. You could probably even do like a little off the shoulder if you wanted. I kind of like that even better. Like that is so cute, but I feel like it would always pop up and stuff. But again, I will say there's not much support happening, and that's what I'm looking for. So not to sound like a broken record, we're not even halfway through, but as a top itself, gorgeous. I would just wear a bra with it. If you're just looking for a cute top and you don't care about the bra free thing, then just get something like this and wear your normal bra with it, or at least like a very low cut bra with it. And like, it's absolutely fine. I would have no problem wearing a real bra with this because it's a t-shirt. The thing that I struggle with is like tank tops and tube tops and spaghetti straps and things like that where your bra would show. So I'm not really concerned with this, but maybe for somebody who has a smaller chest than me, this would be a good option. But for my specific needs and what I'm looking for, it's probably a no, even though I probably would wear it with a bra. So there you have it. Next up, we're gonna do a few more tank tops because I was just very curious about them, and that's kind of the majority of what was available. This black one caught my eye because it has this little twist in the front, and I think it's very cute. This is called the Bra Free Twist Cami in the color black. I got it for $40, and again, has like a bunch of ruching down the sides. It feels double lined like all of these are, but I think, honestly, in my opinion, I'd rather have like a single lining and have a shelf bra, but that's just my opinion. I'm not gonna judge a book by its cover. I'm gonna try it on and see what it's like, but again, no shelf bra. So we'll see what happens. I am keeping hopeful optimism going, but you never know until you try something on. Okay, here it is. I love the style of this top. I think it's a little dressier, but you could totally also dress it down and just wear it with jeans like I'm doing here. Just like throw on some ballet flats. You've got a cute little pre-fall outfit. Throw on a cardigan if you're somewhere else. So overall, like the look of the shirt, I love. The feel of the shirt, I also love. This one isn't as thick, and I actually prefer that. I love this twist front neckline. I think it's so cute. I like that the straps are like a little bit wider as well. It just kind of gives you something a little bit different. But I gotta go there. I'm sorry. It's just the lack of the shelf. Also, the scrunching and bunching of the padding. Like, again, it's kind of hard to see because this is black, but it feels like I'm like trying to look like I have warped boobs. I just feel like I'm sitting here finagling with this for so long, and that kind of defeats the whole purpose, and I just cannot get these pads to lay flat or like taut. So I don't know if this is the collection for me, honestly, but I'm trying, you know, we're doing our best. Everyone has different preferences as well, so this could be perfect for somebody else. I feel like if you had really big chi-chis, like look how much better that would look. That would look incredible. It would really like stretch that thing out, you know? Oh my god. But for me, it's just, I don't think it's working. I don't think it's working, and I'm sad, but we must continue. Next we have kind of similar to, like almost exact to what I'm wearing right now, and it's a 90s cami bodysuit, because the idea of a bodysuit is great for me, especially these days. Like, I don't know, all of my shirts just ride up on me, so I thought, oh, this might be nice because then it can be like it's tucked in all the time, you know what I mean? So this is called the Bra Free 90s Cami Bodysuit in the color Pale Mauve. Extra large, retails for $39. I don't have too much to say about this going into it other than there is a thong and I am wearing full butt underwear. So we'll just roll with that. I rarely snap bodysuits at the bottom. As a 90s kid, I've just been there, done that, but we'll see. It has adjustable straps, which is great. Has that same kind of high quality feeling. We all know I like the color because I have a shirt that's almost identical on, so let's see how it goes. I'm getting more progressively angry as this goes on. That's okay. This is the exact same way that I felt about the first tank top, but like maybe possibly worse just because of the color. Like, whose boobs are these? Not mine. I'll point out the positives first. Same as the other one, I really like the straps. I like the look of the cami. I love the kind of like length of the bodysuit. I didn't snap it. That's just not my style. But I think it's so cute. Like, this would be so adorable with these jeans. It'd be so comfy to wear around, but I don't know what's going on with this padding, and I don't know what's going on with the zero support thing. So, surprise, surprise, I hate it. I think these just have to be made for people with bigger boobs that can like make these pads a little bit more flat. It's not really doing much either. So I just, no, you know what I mean? Like, no. I'm gonna collect myself because we've got 2 more to go. So let's see. All right, for the last tank top, I decided to go with this red little number, and this is a little bit fancier and it feels a little bit more like, I don't know how to describe it, almost like Lululemon leggings material, like athletic wear, but like very buttery soft. This is called the Bra Free Snatched Seamless V-neck cami in the color red, size extra large, $35. I just love a red top. I love a pop of red. I feel like if you look back at my style, that's probably one of the most consistent things that I have, no matter what my like style aesthetic or taste is at that time in my life, I'm gonna go for a pop of red. It's just what I love. So this seems very fun, very cute, very not shelf bra, but you know, we'll see. Similar to the baby blue shirt that I was wearing earlier, it does seem like it has more of like a pocket because of the padding and just the positioning of the cups. So let's see. I'm keeping an open mind. I'm ready to be snatched. Okay, you know what? Thank God. Thank God. Like, this is definitely the best of the tank tops that I've tried so far, I feel. It's not my favorite material of all of them, but it would be great for summertime because I'm sweaty, and so I feel like this would be very moisture wicking, and like it probably wouldn't show sweat stains and stuff like that, so I like that. I like the way this fits much more. I like the way the boobs look much more. There's very minimal wrinkling and crinkling, which thank goodness. I really like it. I like the color. It feels like it's still got that cami kind of vibe, but it's not that crazy thing that was happening earlier with the boobs. So I actually really like this. I don't know if I'm gonna hold on to it or not. You guys will have to, again, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm leaning towards yes, just because it's great to have, but I also have a striped cami from Classy Network that I really, really like a lot, and I feel like I wear a little bit more. So I don't know. But this is really good. Like, honestly, gets my stamp of approval. I feel great in this. I do wish that there was a little bit more of something under here, but I'll take it, you know? I think because like the girls like sit in these cups like this, it just feels a little bit more supportive, but there isn't anything supporting under here. So just so everyone knows. But yeah, I am much more impressed with this one. It goes with a lot of different things. You can dress it up, dress it down, like I mentioned. A casual cami, but maybe just a little bit fancier. So I'm a fan. Really nothing bad to say about this. Thank goodness. Whew, that was a close one, but we still have one to go. So we'll see. Okay, and last but not least, we have a dress. I was super curious about this dress, and like I mentioned before, there was another dress. It was a denim dress that I was very excited about, and then it just went out of stock and never came back. So they gave me my money back. It's all good. But we do have this one to try, and this is like a really pretty kind of fall pattern. I feel like this is the most versatile for fall maybe. And this is called the Bra Free Everyday Skirt. It's in the color brown gingham. I got this in an extra large tall because sometimes I just need a little bit more length on the skirt. I'm like 5'9", and I got this one for $41.24. And I feel like this, if this works out, this is going to be the perfect little fall dress because you don't have to wear a bra. It also has, like it says, a skirt. So it has these little athletic shorts built into the dress. Like, what more could you want? I mean, maybe a shelf bra, but I'm being picky, so I don't know. I'm feeling hopeful about this. I don't know about the bra situation though. I mean, we'll talk about it. Anyways, let's try it on. All right, and here is the final piece. Here is this dress. I don't know. Right out of the gate, I am obsessed with the pattern. I love it. It's so cute. The shorts underneath are an amazing touch. They are, I would argue, just a little bit short. Like, I wish that they were a few centimeters longer and then it would be perfect. But there is simply no world in which I wouldn't wear a bra with this. This is just literally like wearing a dress without a bra. Like, you can make anything bra free technically, you just don't wear a bra with it. But I need something extra. It also just isn't the right size in the bust, which I actually run into with Old Navy and Abercrombie tops quite a bit. A lot of the time I will order something that fits my body properly, so this XL is a perfect size for me, but then up here it's just too big, and like I can't figure out a way to, I mean, you can't do anything about this. I just don't have anything to fill it out. So if you're bigger chested, go for it. Like, this is such a cute dress. I'm actually livid that I can't wear this because if I get a large, it's just gonna be too small. I suppose I could try to get it altered, but there's a zipper right here, so I don't know if that would make it difficult. I don't know. I just don't feel like it's the right fit for me. Sometimes those like all-in-one, you know, exercise dresses, things like that, they just don't fit me in all the right areas properly. But I do appreciate the shorts. I think that's a great touch. They feel amazing quality-wise, and this quality feels like very stretchy and almost like waterproof or something. Like, I really, really like it. So sadly, I don't think this is gonna work out for me. It's really just because of my tatas and for no other reason than that. But I love it. I actually think that some of these were pretty good. Some of it was the sizing was off. Some of it was just bad. And then others were maybe not perfect for me, but still really, really good. So I actually like some of this. I just wish that they would have put the extra little bit of thought in there and done the shelf. That's my That's my story and I'm sticking to it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can also turn on my post notifications if you want to be notified every time I post a new video. Let me know if there are any other bra-free or any kind of in that lane types of clothing that you want to see me test out for a future video. As I mentioned before, the links to all of these will be down in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you all of my love and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye.